This is our candle.
Keep the music playing.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A former Central Texas police officer is headed to prison for paying a 16-year-old boy for sex. Nathaniel Lawrence pleaded guilty to sexual assault of a child and prostitution of a minor in connection with the 2020 crimes. A judge placed him on deferred probation for 10 years in the sexual assault case and sentenced him to 2 years in prison for the prostitution count. Lawrence worked for the Bruceville Eddy Police Department at the time of his arrest. And the city of Killeen and Mayor Debbie Nash King will host a ceremony recognizing Black History Month today. It's open to the public and will include entertainment and presentations. This year's theme is African Americans and labor, focusing on the ways work intersects with the experiences of Black Americans. If you'd like to attend, all you have to do is stop by the City Hall at 2 this afternoon. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Today may be a split weather day across central Texas as a very weak cold front pushes into the area and stalls out before getting anywhere close to being completely pushed through. We're starting out this morning with temperatures in the mid-60s, cloudy skies being joined by a bit of some patchy fog out there. May see a bit of sunshine this afternoon, but generally partly to mostly cloudy skies this afternoon, and for many of us, our highs will be in the mid-70s. However, in parts of Mills, Hamilton, Bosque, and Hill County, a cold front may move in late this morning and stall out. Temperatures could be a bit cooler in the 60s this afternoon, but that lifts to the north as a warm front overnight. We're right back into the mid-60s area-wide tomorrow with morning fog, and right back into the upper 70s and low 80s late day. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafiore.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday's show. Look, it's Doug Eastland over here.
Where?
No, you're Doug Eastland.
Oh,
there you go. Doug Eastland on the show this morning. Got great music coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Steve Dansby is going to be here. But we've got to start it off the way we do every morning right here on the Zack Owen Show, the national anthem.
At the
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Welcome back to Zack Owen Show. Salute this morning. Doug Eastland from the Eastland Group, Weichert Realtors in here. You know, Doug started his career many years ago in porn and then moved on to the hat industry.
Hey, it was a natural.
It was a flow. It just flowed right. Yeah. No, not really. I wouldn't. He wasn't in the hat business. No. Doug, the first time I met Doug Eastland was working at Standard Hat Works, and I think that's a great story about how Standard started and went through the family and then kind of left the family and back in the family. Tell the story.
Well, I actually started in 1909 down on Washington, not too far from where we are right now. And ran through the wars, did great. Then I got married. And my wife's dad owned the company, wanted to turn it over to the kids. The girls didn't want it. He had two daughters, so we worked out a deal. And I came to Waco in 1980 and started working at Standard Hat Works, and eventually took over the company and bought it. And in 1997, sold out and got into real estate, which was a pretty good move for me at the time. And it changed hands a couple times from then and there, but now it's back in the family in a roundabout way because my son's wife's brother, Cameron Morris, now owns it. So it's kind of back in the family.
Yeah, and you know, I may be totally wrong, but I had heard that he now has a second location up in the maybe Dallas or Fort Worth area.
Nashville.
Oh, in Nashville, that's it.
He's in Nashville.
Yes, I'm sorry, Nashville.
Yeah, doing very well.
That's great. I mean, that's great to see the Standard Hat name continue on. Now, over the years we have golf stories we can talk about. Doug's nickname is?
Short Right.
Short Right. But anyway, he's told me so many stories, and I want to stick with the hat business to kick it off here. You've told me a couple of pretty good stories that have taken place over the years with celebrities and whatever. Tell me one of those about somebody you made a hat for, some big star or something. Or maybe you just lied to me and told me those stories and made them up.
Yeah, we actually, well, we had the pleasure or the honor of making hats for a lot of the big stars back in the 80s, 90s, and from Clint, Garth, George, Guns N' Roses, the band. We did Guns N' Roses, which was kind of crazy. We actually made a hat for Oprah.
No,
and
no, you never told me that.
Got a call one day from Oprah's manager that says Oprah wants a hat made.
Wow.
I'm like, who is this? This is a joke. This is a put-up. And it turned out it wasn't. So they gave me her hat size, which was, I guess I can say that 7 3/4, which is huge.
Pretty big for her, yeah.
So I got to thinking about it. So I called the manager back and I said, you want to measure her head again? Because I didn't want to make a huge hat and fall down on her eyes. And turns out she wears a 7 3/4.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
wow.
Big hat, big head.
And Oprah wearing a cowboy hat is about like Beyonce winning the Country Artist Award at the Grammys.
It's a step below that, just one step below that.
One step. Well, you made a lot of hats for people. Yeah. What was the one you said it was somebody turned out to be famous and you turned it down?
Oh, yeah. We got a call one day from two guys. One was Neil McCoy, the other was Alan Jackson. And I didn't have time to do but one, so I had to make a choice between those two guys.
Yeah.
And did a little research. I never heard of Alan Jackson. And kind of looked up a picture and I said, he'll never make it. So I made a hat for Neil McCoy that day, turned down Alan Jackson, and the rest is history.
Oh, my
That's why
gosh.
I got into real estate.
That's right. That's
Bad
right.
decisions.
Alan Jackson put that Nashville Mafia hit out on you, and you had to change.
Oh, it was terrible.
Which, I know I probably have told the story about Alan Jackson. I'll tell it real quick as fast as possible, but I'm in Abilene. I had a music director who's still there named Rudy Fearless Fernandez, and Rudy loved to talk to the artists. Like, he wouldn't have to do any work that day. He'd just spend time, he loved talking to the artist, and the guy's in there, and the guy's got his back to me, and I can see Rudy, and I'm going, get him out of here. After, hour or two, finally, the guy turns around, I go, hey, how are you? And meet him, and he leaves. Well, fast forward a few months, and we're at a DJ convention in Nashville, and we're at the Opryland Golf Course, and they're having a function in the dining room or whatever. And I'm standing there looking around the room, and it's Arista Records is who's doing it. And I look and I see this guy. I go, I know that guy. And I walk over there, and it's him, the guy that was in the office.
Rudy?
No, it was the celebrity guy. And I go over and I go, hey, do you remember me from Abilene? He looked at me and he goes, oh, yeah, you're the one that threw me out of the radio station. He must have saw me go, get him out. It was Alan Jackson.
Oh, nice.
So we always laughed about that. But you have an Alan Jackson story, and I have an Alan Jackson.
We both screwed up. Yeah.
We both screwed up. I love Alan Jackson. And I said this, and in a way it's kind of happened. I said, you know, the day that Alan Jackson and George Strait retire, that's when I'm going to get out of radio. And that's kind of, you know, they don't record much anymore, or tour much anymore.
Well, they're both in their 40s now. So.
Yeah, they are.
Get ready. Get ready.
That's right. All right, so we're talking about Standard Hat Works, and now we're going to roll into real estate. Now, you got to back up a little bit. Before you was it right after you got into the title business?
I had a 3-year stint during the real estate career as the president of First American Title Insurance Company here in Waco. So that was a huge learning experience for me. Huge.
But do you think it benefited you to learn that kind from that side of the business?
It's great to learn all sides of the business. The only problems we had, although we were set records, we were #1 in the town and all that kind of good stuff. But it was a learning experience because there was actually 43 employees. I was the only male in the company, and trying to manage 42 ladies was a challenge. We got through it, did well, and you know, after 3 years, we got back into real estate and took off from there.
There you go. And you've been with a couple of different. And explain to people, the average person that's thinking of really, and they see all these different brands, these different real estate companies. How do you get a real estate company? How does Weichert? Where do you get Weichert? Where do you get Kelly? Where do you get the names?
Well, there's two kinds. One is an independent, which would be like Kelly and Bentwood. Those are great local companies. Then there's national franchises that have the broad national experience. That's the Weichert Realtors, that's the Coldwell Banker, Remax, guys like that. So one's a franchise, one is an independent. So, and you just go the route you think's best for you and the clients and for your agents.
Well, there's been a lot of talk in the last year of some changes, and most people I don't think realize it, that there's changes. And honestly, in my opinion, and what I've studied, I came into the real estate business as that changed. So I wasn't really used to the old way, but to me it was just a rewording or a technical part of the contract, not really a change, but just the way you present it. Is that right?
Yeah, it's just, we've always done business this way. It's just how we disclose to our clients how the commission system is going to work, how the payout's going to work at the end of the day. It's their choice. They've always been in control. Now we just have to explain it a little bit better. So
put it on paper.
But I like it. Now this might change again. So changes every year. Something changes in real estate.
Yeah, it seems to. I tell you, since I got into real estate, I've learned so much about it. I always laugh, and I was just telling the story the other night. I was somewhere at a banquet or something, and I said, all that school classes I took and the study time and the actual state test and the national test, not a damn thing there deals with everyday real estate.
That's sad. It's sad that we have to say, hey, welcome to real estate. Now forget everything you just learned and let's talk about how to be successful in real estate.
How to do it, the one-on-one, the way we do it.
Yeah.
And I tell you, I've enjoyed learning the way we, somebody will say, well, have you sold anything? I said, I'm learning a lot. And it's great to work with Weichert and be able to learn from not only you, but from Ken and our in-house lender, Charles, learning a lot of things. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it takes a while to get your stride, but once you get it, then you just kind of take off.
All right, 15 minutes after 8 o'clock, Weichert Realtors is also, not only Doug is our guest this morning, and I kind of worked it out to where he would be here as we announced that Weichert Realtor, the Eastland Group, is our title sponsor of the Zack Owen Show. I want to say thanks to Doug and the crew for I know you talked about it in your Wednesday meeting the other day that you were going to be the title sponsor. Did everybody kind of agree with you, or did they go, who? Zach,
We'll
who?
find out tomorrow if they all show back up on the next Wednesday meeting. So, no, it went over great. Everybody's excited.
Well, we're excited to have you as the title sponsor. Zack Owen Show. We're going to take a little short break, come back and talk more with Doug Eastland. Stick around.
Transform your workspace with Hanomi Ergonomics. From adjustable chairs to standing desks, we provide solutions for comfort and productivity, whether at home or in the office. Improve your posture, reduce strain, and work smarter. Visit us at hanomi.co today. That's HINOMI.co today. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. Unlock your full potential with On It, your go-to for premium supplements, fitness gear, and wellness essentials. Whether you're training hard, recovering faster, or just looking to feel your best, On It has the tools you need to perform at your peak. Visit Onnit, that's ONNIT.com, and elevate your mind, body, and spirit today. At Rolls Rolla, we don't just sell wallpaper, we create cohesive, cozy spaces. Our deep understanding of design means every pattern, color, and texture is carefully chosen to complement your home. Plus, we use advanced technology and water-based inks for vibrant, eco-friendly prints, ensuring a healthier environment. Visit rollsrolla.com to transform your space today. That's ROLLSROLLA.com today. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com. Ready to bring your vision to life? At Small Rig, every idea, design, and product is inspired by you, the creator. With our industry-first under co-design mode and the Dream Rig free customization project, we unite with global creators to turn big dreams into reality. Whether it's a cage rig or mount, Small Rig's versatile gear is built to elevate your craft. Small Rig, where your creativity meets our innovation. Go to smallrig.com.
Calling all Marvel fans, get Marvel Unlimited and unlock over 30,000 comics featuring your favorite heroes and iconic stories, all available to read anytime, anywhere. Whether you're into classic tales or the latest adventures, there's something for everyone. Don't miss out. Head to marvel.com/unlimited today and start your Marvel journey now. At Angel Bliss, we believe every parent's journey is a beautiful adventure. Our mission is to make it joyful and stress-free with thoughtful, safe, and innovative products. Born from a love for family, we promise peace of mind for parents and comfort for babies. From playtime to bedtime, every Angel Bliss product is designed with care, reliability, and a style to nurture the special bond between parent and child. Angel Bliss, creating happy memories, one baby at a time. Visit us at angelbliss.us. Angel Bliss.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe. It is Tuesday morning. High today should be about 76. Going to be a very humid day. And it looks like cloudy, but not really any rain in the forecast. Look ahead to next week, next Monday. Looks like rain is going to return and the high temperatures in the low 50s.
I like it.
Can you believe this weather we're having yesterday and the day before and today?
I mean, when y'all played golf and I had to work.
Oh, that's right. We played
day?
golf yesterday. Me and Ken and Glenn played golf, and our foursome, our buddy, our golf partner wasn't there.
Got a job.
We all have jobs.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
I'm an independent contractor. I can set my own hours.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
right.
set the wrong hours is what I did.
You
Again.
should have made that appointment at 4
No.
instead of 3.
Next time.
But we played out at Lake Waco, and I must say that they're doing a lot of work out there, the new owners, the clubhouse, the restaurant. They're redoing, I think, the pool, getting it ready for the summer. Doing a lot of work out there, trimming trees. You know, the big rain, the big flood that came a while back, that really put a lot of...
They still have all the driftwood that's out there.
Yeah, they're
up.
picking that up. They're getting all that together. It's looking much better.
Until the next flood.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
But hats off to the folks out at Lake Waco Golf Course. We had a great time. I was almost in shock that we didn't hit any ball. We didn't warm up, and I parred the first 2 holes. I was going, what?
That's never happened.
That never has happened for me to par the first 2 holes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Or a hole.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, that he just won. It's amazing. But we had a great time out there yesterday. You missed a good day of golf. And like I said, today, 76 cloudy should be a great day to get out and play golf too.
And Ken sent me a text says, I didn't play yesterday, but I still lost $7. So that's, I can't afford to play with you guys.
That's right.
That's a bad day.
We looked at Glenn. We said, Glenn, you got to pay up. He goes, Doug's got the money. I gave it to him to hold in a little white envelope. Just
yeah. I don't know
anyway.
how that works.
Let's talk a little bit about golf. We'll go back to real estate, but golf. I know you love golf just as much as I love golf, and we love playing. And Weichert Realtors and Doug, Ken, they have been part of the Zack and Jim golf tournament for how many years? You think you guys have been on the board?
Gosh, I can't even count now. So long time.
You never could count.
Never
really
could
good,
count.
no.
So.
But they've been part of it in the planning stages and as a sponsor. And I want to say thanks. You know, our 32nd golf tournament is going to be coming up on May 16 and 17. The party on that Friday night, the 16th, and then golf on the 17th. And it's going to be a great tournament, 32nd. Can you believe that?
And we're a sponsor again.
Yeah, you're a sponsor
We're
again.
re-upping again. Yeah.
You're looking over at Ken going, are we?
Yeah, we're going to do that, Ken? Yeah, good deal. Yeah.
Now, I want to ask you this question. Have you ever, your team that you have in the tournament, have you ever won the tournament?
Absolutely. First place. Long story short. Played with the guy. We had a team set up. It was a pretty good team. Yeah. And played with this colonel, and one of our buddies couldn't play that day. So I called another guy on the team. I said, hey, we need a guy. We just dropped one. He says, don't worry, I've got it covered. He says, you're going to love playing with her. I went, whoa. Hang on. We need a player. Oh, he says, don't worry, just watch this girl. She was Baylor's ace individual player, came in second in the nation in singles. And I don't think we ever hit a shot. We just watched her all day, and we won the whole tournament because of her. So
I love that.
It was great.
I love it. And did you get her back next year?
No, she refused to play with us again.
I can see
she was tired of carrying us the whole way.
That's right. I love that. We're going to talk more about the golf tournament, talk about Weichert Realtors and real estate in general. But right now, Doug, as I know you listened on Waco 100 for many years to Nashville Cat, well, we've got her right now. What's up, Cat?
Well, you might want me on your next golf tournament because my first ever 9 holes, I shot 119.
119?
I know. I counted every ball. I was honest. And you know what though? Halfway through, what's the big wooden club called?
I don't think they make
with the big wood block
anymore.
end. What is that? The driver?
You got a driver and you got a fairway wood.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay,
yes.
halfway
ahead,
through, I'd never changed the driver out. Halfway through, I didn't change the driver out. It worked great the rest of the time.
Played the whole round with her driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to try that.
So Lainey Wilson was seen grocery shopping in LA last weekend, getting things for a Grammy after party. She got 3 cases of Coors Light, red Solo cups, oranges, chips, a watermelon, 2 bags of ice, and one of those gigantic containers of crunchy cheese balls.
Oh my gosh, yeah, those big ones.
You can put your head in the thing practically. Yeah.
I've never
Tickets
done that.
Tickets for Morgan Wallen's Gillette Stadium tour stop this year. Do you know the medium seats are $519 plus fees?
That's just ridiculous. It's terrible.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I like anybody that much.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I like.
Finally,
somebody
we have a date for
$100
Jelly
worth.
Roll's acting debut on. Finally, we have a date for Jelly Roll's acting debut on Fire Country. He'll play a former convict that's now an orderly, and his episode is April 11th on CBS.
All right, Kat. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Hump Day.
I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
I think we had a little bit of a delay on that one, Doug. I talked to her and she'd
What?
go. Wait a minute. Yeah. Anyway, hey, Nashville Cat, always on the Zack Owen Show, about 8:25, Monday through Friday. Find out what's happening in the world of country music news. You like country music?
Love country music.
And I know you're a big fan. What's the Crockett?
Charlie
Crockett.
Crockett.
I know you're a big fan of Charlie. I like Charlie Crockett.
Love Charlie.
I was going to go see him. Weren't we going to go see him somewhere and it got canceled or we didn't get to go? Or...
We saw him in Salado about a year and a half ago. I don't know if that was the night you're talking about.
I think he was supposed to be in Waco maybe and something happens and it got, but yeah, Charlie Crockett. Who's some of the other ones you like?
Right now, Red Clay Strays.
Oh, they're
good guys.
Oh, they're
Those are
blown
good.
up, man.
So lately, I've been into the changing the genre a little bit. Teddy Swims and Teskey Brothers, those kind of guys, a little more soul. But I can go back and forth.
Right.
And George and Clint and Garth, scratch Garth, never. George and Clint, Alan.
Yeah. The other day,
Tracy Lawrence is a huge guy.
we were headed to some event, taking an Uber because don't drink and drive. I was taking an Uber, and the driver, was playing Al Green, and let me tell you, because that's what I listened to younger days was a lot of Al Green, and it brought back memories. You ever listen to Al Green, Reverend Al?
Brings up country to me for sure.
That's right. Nothing like Al Green, kind of like Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce. Yeah.
Nothing says country like Beyonce and Shabuzi. What the hell's going on?
I've
Anyway,
never heard of Shabuzi.
yeah, Shabuzi. Anyway, all right, let's talk. Let's go back and talk a little bit more about the golf tournament. This year we got something a little bit different. Was it you or who was it that saw the deal where you put the bottles of liquor on the green and people it's a way to raise money for the Chris Kyle, but people pay and you get a golf ball and whatever.
Yeah, we played in a scramble somewhere. I don't know who did it, but yeah, you got the cheap stuff up front, you got the good stuff in the back. The Canadian Tariff whiskey's in the back now.
That's right.
It's in the back, way back of the green. So
And whichever bottle you hit,
you get to take it home.
you get to take that bottle of liquor or wine. Could be a nice bottle of wine. So we're going to add that to the tournament this year. One thing that, when Jim and I started this tournament many, many years ago, we wanted to do a tournament that didn't have a lot of gimmicks. There's nothing worse than a tournament that has too many gimmicks. And the other thing is, we didn't want to do buy mulligans. Every tournament sells mulligans, and everybody cheats.
No.
Yes.
Not us.
Yes. You may buy 5, you use 20. It's a typical golfer will go, here's my mulligan, and then they miss. They go, I'll save that one to the next one, But so we decided we're not going to sell mulligans. We don't want to do that. It's a 2-putt rule, right? Is our deal?
Yeah. You always took the money for mulligans from me, though.
That's right. He thought he was buying mulligans when he wasn't. So we said no mulligans, no gimmick stuff, and we just not going to overfill. We always do a morning tee time, afternoon tee time. We do about 22 teams in the morning, 22 in the afternoon, and it flows great. You and I have been in tournaments where there's 30 teams or 40 teams, and it takes 6 hours to play.
It's ridiculous.
And what do you always say? I'm never going to play
Never
this.
going to play that tournament again. Yeah.
So our tournament, we try to make it golfer friendly and have fun out at Cottonwood Creek.
And it's a good cause.
Great cause. Chris Kyle American Valor Foundation, the Kyle family. Great cause. That's coming up again May 16th and 17th. Get ready. We'll have all the information out to you real soon. All right, let's go back to real estate.
Okay.
Talk about real estate. And I want you to walk me through. There's a real estate agent that is there goes Ken Castello. Come over here, Ken. Come over. Just wave at the camera. Just say good morning. Look over there.
Come on in.
Morning, everybody.
There you go. Ken Castello. He's got to go to work. Got to go
Hope he doesn't get pulled over.
Yeah, his license expired. If you're a policeman or a sheriff, please pull Ken over.
Yeah.
Just because we ask you to. Anyway, a real estate agent helps a seller, the person that is the husband and wife or whoever, is selling their property. It could be land, it could be a house, it could be whatever. And then you have the buyer side, the rep over here. Kind of explain the process for seller, and then we'll do buyer next. If I'm wanting to buy, what should I do?
If you're wanting to sell,
If I want to sell, what's the process?
you contact me or yourself.
Call me. Don't call him. Call me.
And you set an appointment for us to come out and take a look at the house, sit down with you and kind of do a little interview and talk about your situation, your timing, why you're moving, where you're going, things like that. And we work out a plan to market the home based on your situation. It's not just set a price and let's go. There's lots of things that factor in to listing a home. So kind of have to listen to the people.
I think you need to stress that, we want to come out and we want to walk through your home or your property, whatever it might be, because I promise you, if you have someone that over the phone says, okay, yeah, I can sell it for that, you've got to see the property.
Yeah.
Got to see the property. Okay, so you see the property, you sit down and talk to them. Yeah. Then what?
Well, you come up with a price and a marketing plan.
Based on
current market conditions. So maybe a house around the corner that was similar sold, comparable property, comparable sales. What's active, your competition, what's sold in the past. Then you come up with a price range based on their timing problem. So if they need to say, let's say I've got to sell it today, then that price is obviously just a little bit lower than we don't care if it sells for the next 2 or 3 months. So,
right.
So we come up with the price range that fits their situation. Then we go through the marketing plan. Then we come up with professional photography and drone videos, things like that. Then it kind of hits the market. So goes onto the MLS system, the local MLS, goes up to Zillow and Realtor.com and
open houses.
We plan all that for them. So
I've had a chance to do about 5 or 6 open houses for other agents, and have learned a lot and got to see some beautiful homes. I've seen brand new construction to older construction to places that are on almost a 0 lot size to a place that's on 10 acres.
Right.
And everything's different. Everything's different. But enjoy that. Okay, so the buyer side, you go through that. And one thing that we got to make sure is that you represent the buyer. You are their partner, their confidant.
Yeah, we sign a buyer's rep agreement that means we exclusively represent them for the purchase of a property for a certain period of time. Correct. It's like the listing agreement representing the seller, but it's just in reverse. You represent the buyer.
Represent the buyer.
Correct.
And so you want to sit down. We always encourage at Weichert to have buyers to come into the office, sit down, have a cup of coffee or whatever, and just find out everything about them. Kids, animals, pets. Have a plan instead of just going, okay, let's go look at houses.
Well, one of the things that changed this year, we're now required before we show you any house to sign a buyer's rep agreement, or we cannot open a house for you. That's one of the big changes this year. And that's a little hard to adjust to, but it's really great. If they do come in and we talk about the situation, talk about their financing, their motivation, areas they want to live in, things like that. So
correct.
It's an actual interview.
There you go. And would you say that most of the time you'll find an agent that does not represent both sides?
Yes.
You'll either have a seller's agent and a buyer's agent.
Correct.
All right.
Right.
I like that. All right, we're talking real estate. Doug Eastland, Weichert Group. We're going to take a short break, going to come back, talk more about that. But first, I want to say thank you to my friends over at Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. They provide our coffee for us in the morning. Stop on in. They're open right now at Be Kind Coffee. Be right back.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit internxt.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
The TV blares, but no one cares. They be in the heart of Texas. Here we go.
Find Life as a Song at Instagram, roguemedianetwork.com, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science, take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com.
Hey y'all, I'm April. And I'm Caroline. And this is your Bloody Happy Hour. Caroline, are you ready for this? This is your newest guilty pleasure. It's the bloodiest part of your week. Did we say something about it also being happy hour? Show did. Because we about to be sipping on some murder. Bloody Happy Hour.
At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Justice Pending.
A weekly true crime podcast where we discuss tantalizing crimes with more questions than answers.
Thanks for joining us.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Engels 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
No seats available, sir.
Sure there is. There's one right over there.
What would you like to drink, sir?
Well, I don't want a beer. And you can keep your margarita. Well, you're gonna be up all night drinking all that Coca-Cola. And there is nothing worse than water straight from the tap. Life just feels kind of flat without it. Topo Chico and lime. Topo Chico and lime. Well, I'll be just fine with Topo Chico and lime. Put some ice in a glass. or drink it straight out of the bottle. Well, you're gonna be feeling fine with a tummy full of bubbles. And it sounds so good every time they open the top. I hope they don't ever stop. Topo Chico and lime. Topo Chico and lime. I'll be just fine with Topo Chico and lime. If you have a predilection for a bubbly libation, or if you need a new addiction with a focus on hydration, we've got just the thing to keep your whistle wet. Don't forget, set 'em up. Topo Chico and lime. Topo Chico and lime.
All right, back live, Texas Music Cafe, Zack Owen Show. It is Tuesday. High today should be about 76, going to be cloudy, very humid. Humidity around 90, 93%, something like that. Good day to get out and do something outdoors, especially yesterday was a great day. Looks like next couple of days pretty good, but get ready. I think it's Sunday, and then all next week we're going to drop about 20, 25 degrees, get back down. But it's winter. Hello, what do you expect?
It's supposed to be that. Yeah.
It's supposed to be that way. Exactly. So we're talking real estate. Doug Eastland, Weichert Group. You know, Weichert was an advertiser on Zack and Jim Show for many, many years and carried on over. So I want to welcome them. They're joining the Zack Owen Show here as a sponsor. And thank you, Doug. We appreciate you so very much. And you know, just as well as I know, if Jim was, Jim would eat this up because Jim, when I interviewed Jim for the job, he did it was, I think, a cable TV channel in Tyler. So he loved doing TV.
He likes this stuff.
He liked it. So he would have loved this. Yeah. And he would have been appreciative of Weichert and that. You know, something exciting. I know, Doug, sometimes you get in a rut of doing the same, you know, blah, blah, blah. But you got something exciting that's about to come up that's going to kind of change things a little bit.
Yeah, we're, wife and I and the family are now, like we needed something else to add to what we do. We're going into home construction. So we have purchased some land in the Waco area. We are designing homes out of a eco material, kind of a composite material.
Oh, wow.
Never been seen in Texas before. So,
wow.
So we are going to start that in Waco, and hopefully over the next 4 or 5 years build, you know, a couple hundred homes and make them affordable for people. It's just fill the need that's out there. I mean, affordable housing is just not here. These aren't cheap homes. This is just affordable homes. So
now, when you
we're
say
excited.
Eco, what do you mean by eco?
Well, it's kind of it's a new composite material that we're going to build out. So instead of framing the houses, we'll have this material, and it's eco-friendly. One, because it's real lightweight. It's assembled on site. It can't flood. It can't mold. It's pest resistant.
Wow.
Fire retardant. Hurricane-proof structures, or tornadoes, let's call it that way.
Tornado-proof.
Yeah, tornado. We don't have a lot of hurricanes here, but so we're excited to bring that material to Texas and to start in Waco.
And I would guess, I mean, we can't say for sure, maybe you can, that with all this, that probably a good deal for your homeowners insurance
can be a little cheaper.
A little
It's gonna be
cheaper because of-
absolutely.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's great. It's
Yeah.
kind of like for years, and I still to this day love a metal roof.
Mhm.
I love the sound of a rain on a metal roof, which we should write a song. You know,
Let's do. Yeah.
let's write that.
Yeah.
We'd be like Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah.
You know that?
So.
But anyway, but you also get a discount on your homeowner's insurance because of the metal roof. So that's really neat.
Well, these homes, it's a special material on the interior, but we can skin it however you want. We can put brick on the outside, hardy, stucco. You're not going to be able to tell that it's any different. It'll just be a better built home.
Right. My son is like a foreman with James Hardy Company, and he swears by Hardy board. He loves it when you use Hardy board. That's a good material.
So what's the story about the Dorito? Did you mention?
So I was told.
Is that a true story?
I was told that the coloring, because they can color Hardy board whatever you want, mix it in the mix. That the coloring they use on Hardy board to make it this color is the same coloring they use on Doritos to make them
Sounds good.
that reddish Dorito. Now I don't know if that's 100% true, but that's what I've been
It's a great
told.
story, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Didn't they just take red dye number something off the market again?
Yeah.
Didn't they do that years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they took Route 3 and 5 out. They're going to have 8 now. They're going to combine the two, bringing back 8.
Bring back number 8. Bring back number 8. Well, that's exciting. So what's the timeline? What are you looking at for this new
We've closed
addition?
on the land. We're doing the engineering now. We got to go through the city permitting process. Then we start construction. Hopefully summer would be a great timeline.
Yeah.
So.
And you're looking to do how many houses, you think?
The first phase, we've got some acreage that's, we're hoping to put 80 to 104 houses on this. Depending
On phase number 1?
Well, on the total phase, phase 1 will be probably 10 or 12.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I
it's
like that.
It's exciting.
So stay tuned. We'll talk about that coming up this summertime.
Yeah,
I like
absolutely.
it. Wycott Realtors, sponsor of the Zack Owen Show. You'll love us, guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
And speaking of guarantees, working for, if you're watching and you don't know, my main job is real estate agent. Whether you're a buyer or a seller, I'd love to help you out. Just call Wycott Realtors and we'll hook you up. But one thing that I think is really neat that you've taught me is it's not always black and white. It's not always, well, this is the only way to do it. There's different ways to do it. And one thing that I like, I want you to explain, there are people out there that try to sell their home on their own. And we call it for sale by owner, for sale by owner. And they're doing it generally because they don't want to pay commission. Would you say that's
probably
true?
the only reason, yeah.
Okay. And you have taught me that as an agent, and if it's not selling, you can approach the people and you can offer them a very unique plan that benefits them because there's a chance that they may sell it on their own, or you let me sell it. Kind of tell me about that.
Yeah, it's called our variable commission plan. And basically, we list the property, we market the property, do everything we would do otherwise, but we give the seller for a period of time the right to sell the house themselves. If they do, then there's a 0% commission owed to us. So
Correct.
You can be a true for sale by owner, do what you want to do, at the same time that we're marketing the home through the MLS and everything else that we do.
And there's different levels of that commission.
Oh yeah,
depending on what level
it's kind
you
of
want.
a menu, and we can tailor a commission plan just for you and your situation.
So it's not just black and white. This is
No.
the only way right here.
No.
We can work with you.
No, if you're told it's always got to be this way, that's not accurate. Everything is flexible. Everything is it's between the agent and the seller or the client.
So there's different ways to work with us at Wycott Realtors. Call us if you're thinking about buying or selling. And I will say this right now, and I'm sure Doug will agree, that a lot of you are out there saying, oh, we're waiting for interest rates to go down. Interest rates to go down. We're waiting. But the price of homes are not going to go down. the forecasted by the people that are a lot smarter than us, Doug, that do financials, say that look for a 2 to 3% increase in home prices. So don't wait. Do it now. Take advantage of the pricing right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's pay me now or pay me later, basically. If you'd have waited back in the 80s to buy a home when the rates were 7%, if you'd have waited for that rate to go down, you would have waited about 23 years for the rates to go down. So in the meantime, you've rented for 23 years and wasted all that money. So give us a call. We'll explain the whole process to you.
What's the highest interest rate you've ever seen since you're in the business?
Oh, since in the business? Yeah. Probably in the 8s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen in the 2s, I've seen in the 8s, but I've purchased in the teens. So back in the day, I was happy about it.
And what year was that? Because I remember that.
Back in the...
when it was double digit?
Early 80s. When I bought my first house.
Wow. Incredible. Yeah, we can work with you at Weichert Realtors. So make sure you give us a call if you want to buy or sell. Now's the time to do it. And Doug mentioned something that I sent out a message the other day on Facebook, and that is, why throw away your money renting an apartment, especially an apartment? Now, you may have a chance to go somewhere you can rent to own, and that's nice. That's helping you out, the owner is. But if you're throwing your money, you're throwing this money away. You get no tax relief from it. The money's just going to the people that own the apartment complex. There's a lot of first-time buyer help out there. So if you're a young couple, whether you're a couple, a single, whatever, there's a lot of help for you, first-time buyers. Don't throw your money away in an apartment. Give us a call. We're going to put you in a new home.
Yeah. When you're actually buying a home, you're just buying it for the landlord or the owner of the property. You're buying one for them.
For them.
For them.
All right. Weichert Realtors, we're going to come back and talk a little bit more, and we're going to have a bad joke of the day from Doug Eastland. Stick around for that.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIMX. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Back live, Texas Music Cafe, Zack Owen Show, brought to you by the Eastland Group, Weichert Realtors, our new title sponsor of the show. And if you'd like to get in as a sponsor, maybe sponsor Nashville Cat or news or weather or the bad joke of the day, reach out to our group at Rogue Media, and they'll help you out there. This is our my fifth week to do the show. Had some great entertainers on, some great people. I mean, we've had, it's interesting because I want to get everybody on, people that I've dealt with over the years. So today with you, we talk golf, we talk real estate. Yesterday, my friend Bill Coleman, we're talking funeral homes. So I go from real estate to funeral homes to the Coliseum with Wes Allison to Bambi and travel. No subject is off limits.
What's left?
Yeah. Well, let me think. Let me think. Is Love Video still open? You would know.
Call Glenn.
Oh,
call Glenn. Yeah.
You know, so I wanted to touch on just real quick. You just mentioned casinos, and you were telling me you were in a little casino
In Ardmore, Oklahoma this weekend. Yeah.
Wow. Anything stood out?
No.
No,
No,
that was
not
the deal.
really.
But you like going to casino, and I have to bring this up and get your opinion on it before you tell the bad joke of the day. Somebody posted a big thing the other day that said something like, keep casinos out of Texas, do you agree? Or say yes. And I said, well, you know, we already have casinos. A lot of people don't realize this. The state of Texas has 3 fully functional casinos, 3 run by 3 different Indian tribes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, there's 3. The one that's I've known the longest is down in Eagle Pass. I believe there's one in El Paso. And the third one, I'm not real sure where it's at. But we've had casinos. The deal is we want to bring in bigger casinos that are possibly owned by people that are in the casino business to major places like a Dallas or a Houston or a San Antonio or Austin. Because, and I'm going to tell you why, we send, I say we, the people that, well, everybody, even if you don't gamble, that money that could be going to your taxes are going to Oklahoma, to WinStar, to all those. They're going to Shreveport over there.
I helped out Oklahoma this weekend.
I'm going to say, see, you helped out Oklahoma people, but millions and millions of dollars a year that could stay right here in the economy in Texas is going somewhere else. So, no, you're not bringing casinos to Texas. We already have them. You're just expanding and keeping the money instead of traveling out of state.
We've got some land in Lincoln City. We could put a big, nice casino on.
You know what? That would be the Lincoln City Nugget.
It's got a ring to it.
I love it. I love that. All right, let's do the bad joke of the day. Here we go.
All right.
Doug Eastland, give it to us.
This is embarrassing. What do you call a nun with a washing machine on her head?
Wait. Repeat that.
What do you call a nun with a washing machine on her head?
What?
Strong. I didn't write this.
That makes no
I was
sense,
given
but it's
a choice.
funny.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
That's funny.
That's the best one.
I like that. Yeah. I like that a lot. Doug Eastland, the Eastland Group, Weichert Realtors. We can if you're watching right now, you want to know more about real estate, what's our number at the office?
Office is 254-235-5015.
I'm shocked he knows that one.
I know, I almost panicked.
We got great websites as well, too.
Yeah, the eastlandgroup.com.
That's very simple. Yeah. And, you know, Doug, I've got a brand new website that you need to reach out to. It's all about me. It is. It's about me. It's a way to find out 4 things that I do. Go to Zack Owen 100, the number 100.com. Information about the Zack and Jim Travel Club, not only about the next trip coming up in July, but also pictures. You can click on it and see pictures from past trips. The Zack and Jim Golf Tournament has information about the next tournament, also some pictures you can click on. The show, the Zack Owen Show, pictures. Doug will be up there a little bit later today. And then, 4th, Weichert Realtors, how you can get in touch with me if you're a buyer or seller. So, ZackOwen100.com. Doug Eastland, thanks for stopping by, buddy.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it, and I will see you at the office in just a bit.
About 15 minutes, yeah.
I like that.
All right, thanks.
Doug Eastland, Eastland Group, Weichert Realtors. We're going to take a short break, come back. Steve Dansby is going to be here to sing, juggle, and he's going to tell a lot of jokes. He's a funny guy. That's coming up next right here on a Tuesday morning.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at bizchair.com to transform your business. Level up your game with Corsair, the global leader in high-performance gear for gamers, content creators, and PC enthusiasts. From award-winning PC components to premium streaming equipment, smart lighting, and esports coaching services, Corsair delivers an ecosystem designed for peak performance. Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro, alleviate your setup with Corsair. Shop now at Corsair.com. That's Corsair.com. Corsair. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner. Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Zack Owen Show brought to you by Eastland Group. Weichert Realtors, sponsor, big sponsor. Thanks to Doug and the crew, Ken, Charles, and them for coming on as a major sponsor of the show. We hope we're doing it right. If you have any suggestions, we do have, you can comment. It'll scroll across the bottom. You can comment about the guest we have. Maybe you got somebody you think we should have on the show. Maybe we should do something a little bit different. Maybe you have a musician that you want to get on the show. I'm always open to local talent. That's what this show is all about. It's about being local. We talk with local people, businessmen. Last week was Restaurant Week. I had a different owner, manager from restaurants on. Here in the near future in March, I'm going to do Bar Week. And we're going to go with bars, not restaurant bars, but just bars, and have a different bar on every day. But we try to get all kinds of music, whether it's blues, whether it's rock, whether it's country. We want to get them on the show. So if you have any suggestions, get with us. We'd love to book them in. Originally, my buddy Big Joe Parker was going to be here to perform for us. He has a little bit of laryngitis, and so quickly he did me a big favor, and he says, I got somebody that I'm going to get in to sing, and I'm so glad he did. A guy that I actually, I don't know if I ever met Steve, but I've known of his name for many years. Steve Dansby is here. Steve, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Thank you again. Thanks so much for this kind of last-minute jump in.
It's all good. It's all good.
I love it. Now, how do you know Joe?
I was hosting an open mic out at Trading House Bar and Grill years ago before my heart transplant, and Joe started coming out to it, so I got to know him through the open mic. And when I left to go to Dallas to have the heart transplant, he took over the open mic for me, and we've stayed real close.
How you feeling? How's all that going?
Oh, my heart's fantastic. I'm 39 again. So I feel like I'm 29 again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel great.
Man, that's great to hear.
Yeah, it's a huge blessing. Jason Turner is the guy who gave his heart for me, so.
Oh, wow.
I can never thank that family enough. So.
Oh, yeah, I imagine. Well, that's great news right there. Well, tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from?
I'm from Clifton, but I live here in Waco. Been around this area my whole life. I've toured all over, played with metal bands, Tejano bands, country bands. Whatever, I'm just a musician, just tagging along when somebody will take me. So.
I've been asking this question of just about everybody that's been on, and you say you've toured around. If you could, right now today, if you could get a phone call, whether the person is dead or alive, what band or singer would you want to go out on tour with and open their show across America?
Man, I got to say Travis Tritt.
I think that would be a fun time.
I got to play with him, a number of years ago before I had kids and everything else. I got to play with him down on a movie set down in South Texas.
Oh, yeah?
And that was one of the most fun people I ever went around with. And so I'm gonna say I would go back to him.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do a song, Steve.
All right. I got one I just put out on all the download stations, like 130 of them, Apple and Spotify and whatever, iHeartRadio, all the others. So I've just gotten word yesterday it's going to be out in California on the radio this week. So,
great.
Picking up, it's just a fun song. It's not meant to change the world. It's just something to have fun and laugh at and get a good giggle when you start your day. So.
And what's it called?
It's called Don't Laugh at My Shirt.
Okay.
Well, I was up too late last night, and I know I'm a sight to see. didn't get to sleep till 3:30. She woke me up and I stumbled around. I put on the first clothes I found, and here I am. You think it's funny? Just wait and see. Don't laugh at my shirt, 'cause it belongs to your girlfriend. I found it on my floor again. She left it there last night. Don't laugh at my shirt, the one I'm wearing. Now that you know we're sharing, it's alright to cry. Now don't get so twisted up, 'cause this ain't so easy for me. I'm tired, this morning I couldn't see. Well, I know you're a little frustrated, but right now I'm being violated. These underwear feel like they're made of fishing string. So don't laugh at my shirt, 'cause it belongs to your girlfriend. I found it on my floor again. She left it there last night. Don't laugh at my shirt, the one I'm wearing. Now that you know we're sharing, it's alright to cry. Now that you know she's sharing, it's alright to cry.
Steve Dansby. I like that one right there. Hey, Steve, we got some birthdays. I'm going to go over some celebrity birthdays. Let's start in 1902. The great Charles Lindbergh, old Lindy that flew the airplane, he was born. Byron Nelson, great golfer. 1912, he was born. Rosa Parks, 1913, she was born. George Romero, remember he was a director of a lot of those bloody horror movies. He was Night of the Living Dead. He was born in 1940. 1947, James Danforth, better known as Dan Quayle, was born. Alice Cooper was born in 1948. Oh, my gosh. 1959, Lawrence Taylor, OLT of the NFL, the New York Giants. I had a chance, Steve, one time I was in Oahu, down on Waikiki Beach, and I was sitting at I was sitting on a lounger on the beach, and it was during the Pro Bowl. Remember they used to play all the Pro Bowls over there, and I turned around and I looked at this little tiki hut bar, and LT was sitting there. He had a girl on each knee and probably another 3 hanging around him. Oh, Lawrence Taylor.
Well, that was LT, man.
Woo. 1962, one of the best, Clint Black was born. And 1973, the great boxer Oscar De La Hoya was he's one of the true greats. Local birthdays, want to say happy birthday to Jacinda Horn, turning 48. Jason Lopez, 39. Miles Olive, 35. Christy Goldenberg, 44. Renee Hubbard is 51. Michelle Bullock is 52. Erica Armstrong is 48. Gene Phillips turning 82. Billy Maston is 46. Ashley Jenkins is turning 33. Connie Koenig is having a birthday. And my buddy Brody Snap celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to everybody. When's your birthday, Steve?
July the 4th.
Really?
Yeah.
I think yesterday he said his birthday was July 11th, was real close to the 4th. 4th of July, baby.
Yesterday, musician?
Yeah.
Dave Doran?
I don't remember. Was it that who said it? Yeah. That's crazy. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you go extra out of the box on your birthday because it's 4th of July?
I'm kind of extra all the time, but yeah, I like to. I ask for a gig every year. So this is what I love to do. I've been doing this since I was born. I absolutely love playing gigs. So I ask for gigs for my birthday. And so I usually get to do some pretty cool stuff on my birthday.
Who are some of the musicians or guitar players or writers or something that you kind of follow now or you like to listen to?
My favorite one right now for probably the past 5 years or so has been Bree Bagwell.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely love her writing. If I could write one song with her, that'd be cool. I wrote one with Stoney a few years back when I actually went to Nashville and bumped into him out there, and we wrote a song. Man, I really wish Brandon Jenkins was still with us. I loved Brandon Jenkins.
Yeah.
Not just as a writer, as he was a good human being.
Right.
He was a brother, Freemason brother, so I'm a Freemason, he's a Freemason, Stoney's a Freemason. I love Stoney's brother, Bo Phillips. If y'all hadn't checked out the Bo Phillips band, great writer, yeah, those are my favorite writers and players right now. But
right,
it's funny, you go out to Nashville and people in Nashville know them, but they're not out of Nashville.
Correct.
And so, there's a lot of them here in Texas. What's his name? Jason Allen. Jason Allen's really good, and he was hooked up with Sony for the longest time as a staff writer. And then there's Amber Lee Donahue. She's 2002 Country Song of the Year for Rascal Flatts. That was her and her husband that wrote that one.
Really?
I was with her when I was with Travis Tritt back in the early 90s.
Right.
And she just got another Grammy, I think, 2 years ago for Reba's gospel album. She's an amazing writer.
You were talking about Bree. Bree has helped out Zack and Jim 2 or 3 times, has played at different events that we had, different parties we had. I remember especially one that stood out was Jim and I at the radio station would go over every home game for Baylor, and Georgia's had their party zone over there. And Bree came up and played. I haven't seen her in quite a while. Does she still live over in the College Station area, or?
I don't know where she's living right now. I had her, I think the night you're talking about, I had her, no, it was a different time. She came through Waco. I had the Tokyo Store.
Oh, yeah.
And I had her come play at Tokyo Store before she went to
do our deal?
I think at the, well, now I can't even think of what it is. Over by the VA. Everybody knows what it is.
Oh, yeah, the backyard.
Yeah, I think she was going there like on Friday night, so I caught her on Thursday night out at Tokyo Store.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I've got a story to tell you about Tokyo Store. And I know you probably got a lot of stories to tell about Tokyo Store.
No, I have no stories. What happens at Tokyo stays at Tokyo.
Back in, I don't remember if we determined the year that we did our video show. I'm going to say probably 1994, 95. Channel 25 TV asked us to host a music video show on TV, and it was called 25 Hot Country Cafe. And
I remember that.
We started that because at that time you couldn't get MTV or CMT in Waco on any of the cable channels. So we thought, okay, we'll start our own video. And it was a really well-produced Trey Concilio, Tony Whitehead, Ron Bungie, a bunch of guys worked on it. Anyway, I had met Bimbo Hand at a golf tournament. And my first time I ever saw Bimbo Hand, he was playing golf in a pair of cutoff jeans, and that's it. No shirt, no shoes. That's first impression of Bimbo. Well, Bimbo reached out to us and said, hey, can y'all come do your show at the store? And so we said, sure. And we went over there, and Bimbo had this little dog. I can't remember. Maybe it was like a Frenchie or something. I don't remember what it was, but he loved that dog, and we played with that dog, and we interviewed Bimbo, and you'd look around the store. It was Tokyo Store, and you'd look around, and there might be a can of beans, and there might be one can of corn.
1954, yeah.
Yeah. And I'd go, well, that's all you got? He goes, well, yeah. He says, if somebody buys it, we'll replace it down the road.
Yeah.
But then you look over here, and there's, they had that hole in the wall where they slid the beer bottles or whatever through it.
Yeah.
Kyle, we had some good old times.
Yeah, you put the trash can on the outside so you don't have to take the trash out later.
That's right.
Yeah.
We had a good old time. In fact, you could probably go back. I'm going to tell Mike if every Thursday we do a throwback cut of that show, and maybe we can find the one with Bimbo. God rest his soul, passed away here just a while back. And but those were some fun times. I know you've got some stories of Tokyo.
I don't have any stories at all. If you've ever been to Tokyo, don't worry.
You don't remember?
I didn't see a thing. I didn't hear a thing. I might not even been there.
That's right. You're not even here right now.
You never know.
All right, Steve, we're going to take a short break. Going to come back. We'll get more music. Steve Dansby on stage here. Zack Owen Show brought to you by the Eastland Group, Weikert Realtors.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at bizchair.com to transform your business. Level up your game with Corsair, the global leader in high-performance gear for gamers, content creators, and PC enthusiasts. From award-winning PC components to premium streaming equipment, smart lighting, and esports coaching services, Corsair delivers an ecosystem designed for peak performance. Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro, alleviate your setup with Corsair. Shop now at Corsair.com. That's Corsair.com. Corsair. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Visit robemediamusic.com for more music.
Hey, we're back live. Steve Dansby here telling me some funny stories about some people that I haven't seen in a while. Kyle Mathis, one. Nolan pick. I hadn't seen Nolan in a while, but they're still out there hitting it, aren't they?
Yeah. Nolan's. I think they play at Elk Hall sometimes, still
Right.
around this area, and Nolan's gotten into some gospel music.
Really?
He's really moving into talking about possibly moving that direction.
Right.
I'm really happy for him. Yeah, his family's doing good. I'm the goddaughter of his youngest. I'm not the goddaughter.
You're the
you know what I'm
godfather.
saying? I'm the godfather of his youngest, one
Yeah.
of the godfathers. And yeah, they're just girls are almost out of high school now, and so he's been doing a lot of family stuff, a lot of shows.
Yeah.
The 4-H and all that. So.
Well, I love to hear stories about people like Kyle and Nolan and some other guys and girls that I haven't seen, like Bree and names. We had so many great musicians in the Texas and really in the Central Texas area.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's one of the things about this show that I want to do, Steve, is introduce a lot of people. I had a chance, I think the first week maybe or the second week of the show, I had a young man from El Paso, a young guy that is giving it a shot, and just great, great singer, great writer, great guitar player. But that's what we want to do is get a lot of people in here. So as I mentioned a little while ago, across the bottom of the show, which, by the way, you can watch this show live from 8 to 10 o'clock Monday through Friday, or you can go back anytime as a podcast, and watch an episode that you missed. And you can watch anywhere that you do your streaming, your podcast, whether it's Spotify or whatever. You can go to Rogue Media Facebook page, Texas Music Cafe on YouTube. Lots of ways to find this show. No excuse. Or you can go to my website, ZackOwen100.com, and click down there, and that'll take you to the show also as well. But, Steve, thanks so much for jumping in here at the last minute. I appreciate it.
It's all good. I enjoy it.
You got any gigs?
I like the way this plays. This is a nice setup.
Oh, it's got great sound, very
Yeah.
intimate. Yeah.
Yeah.
We call this a listening room instead of a bar or a concert venue. It's a listening room. It's made for the musician.
Yeah, I can dig it. I like it.
Do you have any upcoming gigs that you got over the next few weeks?
Oh, yeah. I'm out pretty much Tuesday through Sunday morning. Sundays I play at Journey Lorena. It's a little church down in Lorena, right in the shopping center where the Mexican restaurant is and everything. So that's where I am every Sunday. But tonight I'll be in Meridian at Ramblin' Dan's. Tomorrow, every Wednesday, I host an open jam session. It's not just open mic. I bring a drum set, a bass, and a guitar. But bring whatever you play, man. I don't care if you play tuba. Bring it and jam with everybody on Wednesday nights at Last Chance Bar on Dallas Highway.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm there again on Thursday nights, Fridays, Saturday. This Friday I'm at the Blue Pup.
Yeah, I know
over,
exactly. Yeah,
next
we
to
had
Salty
Randy
Dog.
Crook here the other day.
Yeah, I'll be over there Friday, and Saturday I'll be in Whitney at Parsons Marina at Shookie's on the lake. And I think that's it for this week. Sometimes I end up with 2 or 3 gigs on a Saturday because I'll sit in with other bands.
Yeah.
So.
No matter where you are in Central Texas, you're going to find Steve Dansby.
I'm around somewhere.
Let's do another song right now, Steve.
Okay. I mentioned the one I did with Stoney. I don't know that I've ever even played it live, so I figure I'll go ahead and toss it out and see.
Oh,
what
yeah,
people think.
absolutely.
It may be good. It may not be good. I don't know. I'd like to know before I spend the money recording it.
Okay.
So let's see. It's called Living on Easy Time. Gonna kick my seat back, put up my feet, and watch the world go by. Make believe it's a Sunday, and I'll pray every day could be this nice. If I could just stop my phone from ringing, everything would be alright. I'm living on easy time, nothing much on my mind. And if there was, it sure wouldn't be you. Now that you're out of here, I'm sipping a cold beer, smelling the roses, enjoying the view. So stop blowing up my phone, 'cause there's nobody home, and I'm doing fine. I'm living on easy time. Doesn't really matter who left who or if anybody's coming back. I've got everything I want in the palm of my hand. I just have to pop the tab. I can just stop this phone from ringing. Everything will be alright. I'm living on easy time, nothing much on my mind. And if there was, it sure wouldn't be you. Now that you're out of here, I'm sipping a cold beer, smelling the roses and enjoying the view. So stop blowing up my phone, cause there's nobody home and I'm doing fine. I'm not gonna stress about money or how I'm gonna cover the bills. No, I ain't worried about you, honey. I'm just gonna sit here and chill. I'm living on easy time, nothing much on my mind. And if there was, it sure wouldn't be you. Now that you're out of here, I'm just sipping a cold beer, smelling the roses and enjoying the view. So stop blowing up my phone, cause there's nobody home. Stop blowing up my phone, cause there's nobody home and I'm doing fine. I'm living on easy time. I'm living on easy time.
All right. Steve Dansby, right there. Steve, are you on the old social media?
Oh yeah, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I finally got a tick and a talk. I did this back in January, about 3 days before everybody freaked out because there was no tick or talk.
Yeah.
And so I've put out a few ticks and a talk or two, and they're getting some views. So I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to learn all the.
Oh yeah, me too.
You know, back when I used to tour and put out records, it was different. We were on vinyl.
Sure.
And you just hire a radio promoter and sit back and wait for the phone calls from management to go play.
Yep.
Now it's really different.
Yeah. Back in the old days, we would, no matter what size market, didn't have to be a big major market, you would have the stars come by the radio station and shake hands and sign things and take pictures. And
absolutely.
And now it's a totally different gig.
Well, it was cool. There was another radio station in town, real nice folks that asked me to come be on last week. And I hopped in and I did it. And some friends asked me later, they said, man, you didn't look nervous at all. I said, this used to be what we did. I mean, every day, whatever town you're, even if they weren't playing your song, you stopped in because that's how you get them to play your song.
Yeah.
And it's just the way we did everything.
Yeah.
And so being here with you, this actually, it feels good. 'Cause it's like, this is what it used to be. You used to go and have face-to-face time with people.
I told this story. I'll make it real quick. Example, we had everybody that would come through. I've worked in Waco, I've worked in Abilene and Longview, wherever, and we've had people come through. But the one that I always like to tell the story is, whether you love her or hate her, Taylor Swift came by. Nobody knew who the heck she was. Shows up with her mother and the record rep and sat and played all these songs that we had no clue were going to become hits, and had a chance to talk to her. And then she goes on to be a super mega star. Whether you believe in her political or not, she's still a superstar. And,
Yes,
and it's exciting to have met her when nobody knew who she was. And that's the point of making these radio station. The radio disc jockeys are the ones that play those songs that get you out there. And when you get a chance to go by and shake hands with them, that means a lot.
It really does. I mean, face-to-face time, we can even use like FaceTime. We could do that and see each other and put faces to things. It's not the same.
Yeah.
The human body is a bundle of energy that's somehow held together in its configuration. And when you get two of them together, the energies feed off of each other.
Correct.
It's different from going through a digital media.
Yeah.
So, this is the way I'd like to just spend every day, going to different places and meeting new people.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you 100%. Well, Steve, we got some country music history here.
Uh-oh.
In 1957, Satisfied Mind was the title of the song. It made its album debut by the one and only on RCA Records. Porter Wagner had that song, that old Porter. 1973, the old Silver Fox, Charlie Rich. He was number one with the song Behind Closed Doors, one of my favorites.
What a great song.
Oh, my gosh, 1973.
You know, now that we have social media, that would be a good message to young people. Behind closed doors. You don't have to put it all out there.
Don't air your...
Thank you.
You know what, Steve? It's funny you bring that up. I was just talking to somebody yesterday about... I'm not real picky who I accept. I want everybody to be my friend. But, boy, I tell you what, there's some people that are talking about their husband cheated on them. I'm going to go slash his tires, and I'm going to do this, and my baby daddy and all this kind of... I'm going, folks... Do you realize that thousands of people are seeing this?
Job markets, they don't even look at resumes anymore, most of them. They just go to your social media, and they're like, no, this person makes terrible decisions.
Yeah. All right, 1974, Dolly Parton.
Oh.
She came out with the song Jolene. Jolene, Jolene. What a great song. Oh, here's another great one. 1991, Down Home by Alabama came out. 2005, Shania Twain had the number one country album. It was her greatest hits, by the way.
I said something out loud. I apologize.
You know, she still looks good, but I saw somebody videoed her at a concert recently. She was a little crazy on stage. She was a little weird.
Well, the hot, crazy Matrix.
I like that.
She's still hot.
Oh, yeah.
She's definitely going to be on the crazy side.
And in 21, guy that's had some trouble in life, but I think it's made him more popular, country singer Morgan Wallen. He got dropped by his record label, but that was very short. He signed with somebody else, and he's doing quite well.
What happened to him?
Oh, he's done a few things.
I don't even know him, so I'm,
Oh, he's very, very hot in today's country.
Yeah, I get requests to play his stuff all the time.
He made some comments that were not very nice, racist comments, and
he had to go through racist nowadays. So
he was, I think, hitting the bottle too much, and he had to go to rehab, like a lot of them,
Yeah, that happens to a lot. But everything's racist nowadays.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Coming up in just a bit, I'm going to get you to play another song, but coming up in a bit, we're going to talk about sports because Pete Sousa has a show right after mine that talks sports. Are you a sports fan?
I like the sports ball, yeah.
What's your favorite?
Man.
Are you
I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I did it. Okay, 1971, Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl. I was born. So I was born with blue and silver blood. This year, y'all know which game it was because it was the one that made all of us just contemplate terrible things.
Yeah.
I divorced the Cowboys this year. I never thought I would ever say that in my entire life, but I'm done. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I feel better than when I quit smoking. I do. It was the cheapest divorce I ever got.
Yeah.
And I watched football for the rest of the season and just enjoyed whatever team was on. Of course, I was also scouting to see who my new team will be.
Right.
And I picked it, by the way, yesterday I made my choice. It's the Arlington Renegades. I'm going XFL. I'm just getting out of the whole.
Love it.
I'm getting out of the whole thing.
It's funny you said you divorced it. I saw a post the other day and the guy said, "Hey, as a Cowboy fan, can we get in the transfer portal?"
Oh, there you go.
And move on to
There you go. I have moved on from the whole NFL to XFL. But,
wow.
No, and I love Baylor sports. Not just as a homer. I don't know. I've always kind of liked Baylor sports. I guess when I was a kid, I'd watch Mike Singletary and Walter Abercrombie. It was so cool because Walter's one of his kids and mine got to play ball together growing up. So I got to know Walter real well. It's pretty cool.
So we got Super Bowl coming up.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Which team are you thinking is going to be the big winner? Either Kansas City or the Philadelphia Eagles?
I'm thinking it's probably going to be whoever sells the most commercials. That's who I'm thinking. I don't know. I can't bet against Patrick Mahomes, and I'm hoping it's the Chiefs because I'll never ever be able. Even though I'm divorced from the Cowboys, I can never cheer for the Eagles.
Exactly.
Not going to happen. And the Chiefs used to be the Dallas Texans even before we had Dallas Cowboys. So I have to lean towards the Chiefs and the Murchisons.
No, I agree. There's no way in hell I'm going to root for the Redskins or the Eagles.
Nope, not going to happen. Not going to happen. I can't do it. Even though we have some former Redskins here in Waco, though, we got several of them.
Oh yeah,
I've been lucky enough to meet a bunch of pro athletes in Waco. Just in general. I mean, you've even got Wayne Walker and all these. He was San Diego Chargers and Texas Tech.
Lynn Elliott kicked for the Cowboys.
Lynn Elliott is still here.
And for
Lynn
Kansas
and Joy
City.
are great people. I love Lynn and Joy. So.
Yeah, Dennis Gentry is in town.
Yes. I mean,
and speaking of that, tomorrow, this is funny how you brought that up. My guest tomorrow is Brad Boozer from Boozer Jewelers. Brad punted for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
For a short time.
Yes.
So we'll talk to him about that. Hey, let's do another song before we reach out to our sports team.
All right. How about something just a little bit lighter weight? This is called Kiss Another Senorita. Might have been the salt, it might have been the lime, could have been the girl that I met last night, but I know I'm gonna stay lost. It might be the sin, it might be the sand, could be the way that she held my hand, but I know I'm gonna stay lost. Have another margarita, kiss another senorita, wait for another tequila sunrise from a beach town on the shoreline. Have another margarita, kiss another senorita goodbye. Might be the sound of the tide coming in, could be the smell of the sand on her skin, but I know I'm gonna stay lost. It may be the salt, it may be the lime, could be the girl that I'm with tonight, but I know I'm gonna stay lost. Have another margarita, kiss another senorita, wait for another tequila sunrise from a beach town on the shoreline. Have another margarita, kiss another senorita goodnight. Have another margarita, kiss another senorita, wait for another tequila sunrise from a beach town on the shoreline. Have another margarita, kiss another senorita goodnight. Have another margarita, kiss another senorita goodnight.
Are you a margarita guy?
I am a margarita guy and a strawberry margarita guy and a cold beer guy and whiskey guy.
What's your choice of beer? Cold?
Yeah. I think it's got to be it's that company out of Philadelphia that nobody carries it around Waco. I can't remember the name of it. To tell you the truth. I got it from Nolan Pick is the one that introduced me to it. Yeah, a Rolling Rock.
Oh, Rolling Rock.
Yeah. And
I know it, yes.
Yeah, we were sitting out, had a little fire going at his house, and he was like, man, you got to try this beer. And I'm like, I've tried beer. And he's like, no,
try this one.
Man, that's a good
beer.
Yeah,
a lot of Northerners drink Rolling Rock. Very popular.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some guys around here, there's a bunch of Shriners that drink it.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of Shriners, I went to their big party the other night at the convention center.
Love for the Rescue.
Great time. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Love to the Rescue is it's our
Wade
big
Bowen
one.
did a great job. I mean, I was so impressed by the decorations, the auction items. Really, truly, Brady was the MC.
Mm-hmm.
What a great night.
They do an amazing job. I mean, I'm a Shriner too, and that's what we do is 24/7, 365. We're raising money for those hospitals so the families don't have to pay the hospital bills for the kids, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, that plane crash the other day had a child on it that had just been at one of the Shriners hospitals. It kind of tore us all up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, we're going to break away just a little bit here, Steve. We're going to talk with Pete Sousa and tell us what's happening in sports. What's up there, Pete?
Oh, Zach. It's Latrobe, PA, Rolling Rock. I drank many a Rolling Rock once upon a time.
Pete says Latrobe, PA, Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
That's right by Pittsburgh. Yeah.
What else comes from Latrobe? That sounds familiar.
I think it's just Rolling Rock, to be honest with you. But
all right. bunch of Rolling Rocks there.
Yeah.
What's going on today?
Well, I mean, we got Super Bowl week. I'm out in Arizona. I got a basketball game tomorrow night, Arizona State and Kansas State. But it's Super Bowl week, which is in New Orleans. But everybody, especially in Texas, is still talking about the Luka Doncic trade. And people are very, very upset. And it's still, Zach, it doesn't make any sense. I always believe that there's more that we don't know than we probably do know when a situation like that happens, right? People operating in the shadows or, information we're not privy to. Sure. It doesn't seem like it in this one, though. We still have not heard exactly what's going on or why they made the trade, because it doesn't make any sense to give up a 25-year-old player in his prime. He's probably one of the best players in the NBA, and people love to watch him come play for a guy who's 31 years old and is injured all the time.
Now, I haven't heard this, but as far as money, contract money, is there a huge difference? Maybe they're doing this to save money?
There is.
Are they hurting?
Well, it's coming up. I have one little theory, and I think we all know this, whether it's business and sports. Ownership, whoever owns your group or your company, really can change the tone, whether it's a winning company or a company that's maybe losing and doesn't spend any money. Mark Cuban is no longer the majority owner of the Mavericks. There's a brand new ownership group who we don't know much about. This is their first opportunity to make a huge move. They would have had to sign Luka Doncic to that Supermax contract over the summer, or at least commit to it, which is like $385 million.
Wow.
And they felt like he doesn't take care of his body the way that he should in order for them to make that kind of commitment. At least that's what it's being reported. So there is a money situation. There's a new ownership situation in this. And it's upsetting, though, to a lot of, Mavericks fans. I know that.
Oh, it's crazy. Everybody's all over social media talking about it there.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a great game. I tell you what, I have to respect what I just heard. It's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes. It really is. And we'll get more and more information out of New Orleans as the week goes on. But, as a fan, I want to sit back, enjoy the game, and root for my home team, being from Philadelphia. But it's so hard to go against. Yeah, I know. By the way, I heard that. So I was doing the math. Lynn Elliott has 2 Super Bowls, and Dennis Gentry has 1. So that's three Super Bowl rings running around or somewhere in Waco. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing how Lynn played for the Cowboys and then moves on and played for Kansas City at a great time because the famous Joe Montana was the quarterback.
Yes. Yeah, and he almost
what a career.
Yeah, dude, he almost won another one with Kansas City. Great point. Yeah. And another thing in sports, Baylor plays tonight. They beat Kansas on Saturday, and they play Texas Tech tonight. And there's this interesting situation, I can tell you. So Baylor has these 2 players who are great kids by all accounts, but they're not playing. And they're always listed as hurt, but they're actually not playing. But they're healthy. So there's all kinds of mystery around the Baylor basketball team right now. So I think we're going to learn more about that too as we move forward. But they're coming off a huge win against Kansas, and they play Texas Tech tonight.
How is the Red Raider team?
They're good. They have a former assistant, Grant McCaslin of Scott Drews. He's their head coach. They're playing really well. They beat Houston. They were the first team to beat Houston. Houston won 18 straights in the Big 12 going back to last year. They're really good. Texas Tech beat them on Saturday, and it should be a heck of a game.
You know, I'm not a big basketball fan. I've always said that any sport where you can score 110 points and lose, I'm just not going to watch.
Yeah, it's nice to see a little defense.
I've also said this about basketball. Watch the last 35 seconds.
Oh, that's what my dad always said. Why am I watching this game? I can watch the last 2 minutes. Yes. Yeah.
All right, Pete, have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Zach. Take care, bud.
Bye-bye. Pete Sousa, great sports guy, has the show right after hours talking sports. I got the great Steve here on the Super Steve. That's what we're going to call him. Super. I give everybody a nickname. The other day we had Go-Go Gomez here. Now we got Super Steve. Steve Dansby is here with us, and Steve's going to do the last song. What do you pick for us on the last song of the day?
I got no idea.
Well, that's a good one. You know, that's a good song title. I got no idea.
Yeah. Too many to choose from. I'll do the one that I did with a friend of mine is the president of BMI out in Nashville, the Performance Royalties Company. And he liked this song quite a bit when I was out there. So
sounds
I'll
good.
Do this one. Let's see. No one knows hell like the devil and me. I've been here so long, I know every back road and where they lead. I can name the flames and each spark that made them what they are. Yeah, the devil's playing games again and breaking pieces of my heart. And I know it won't kill me, it'll only make me stronger. As it burns a little more with each image that I conjure. And he laughs a little more as each tear hits the floor and turns to steam. No one knows hell like the devil and me. I've been dancing with the demons for so long. I've learned all the moves, but each night they change the song. Nothing's really new here, just faded memories. No one knows hell like the devil and me. And I know it won't kill me, it'll only make me stronger. And it burns a little more with each image that I conjure. and he laughs a little more as each tear hits the floor and turns to steam. No one knows hell like the devil and me. No one knows hell like the devil and me.
Woo! I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's just it's an interesting break from my usual writing.
Yeah.
So,
And when did you write that one?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Probably about, I think I was going through my divorce probably about 10 or 11 years ago.
Right.
It's kind of an older song. I've never really done anything with it, even though they want me to. So.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's getting ready to go. I'm in the studio right now cutting stuff. This whole year is going to be spent in the studio cutting songs with every waking moment that I have time.
That is great. Well, Steve, thank you so much again for jumping in there for Joe. And we're going to get Joe Parker on in March. He's going to hopefully have his voice back, get him back in here. But thanks again, Steve, for jumping in.
Not a problem.
Being
I
on the
enjoy it.
show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Steve Dansby, right there. Great, great musician, songwriter. Thank you so much for being on the Zack Owen Show this morning. Hey, before we get out of here, I want to remind everybody about the 45th Zack and Jim Travel Club trip. We have about 50 people or so booked. You're going to have through probably the end of February to get in on this at the price. After that, they have to release them and go back to the cruise lines, and the price is going to go up. So call over to Bambi, Alan Samuels House of Travel at 776-2560 and put down a small deposit, and then you can pay it on out. This is going to be an incredible trip. It's a 15-day vacation. We'll leave July 31st, return August 14. We'll fly from Dallas to Athens, Greece. We'll spend a day and a night in Athens. Your hotel is included, transportation included. Then we'll have transportation to the cruise ship the next day. We'll cruise 11 ports. We'll do we'll do Greece. We'll do the Greek islands. We'll go do Croatia, 3 or 4 stops in Croatia. And then we're going to end up the last day. We'll port in beautiful Venice, Italy, one of my favorite places. I've been there many times. It's just so much of history there. But anyway, you'll have a day and a night, hotel included, in Venice, Italy, to wrap up with your loved one there, and then we'll fly home the next day. This is going to be an incredible trip. All your liquor, your cocktails included, your Wi-Fi, your food, like I said, transportation, your airfare round trip, all that, 100% inclusive. We booked a couple of people yesterday that want to go on the trip, so don't be left out. It's a great price. All that for a basic starting inside cabin for $5,000 a person. That's unbelievable for all you get on this trip. July 31st, come go with us. Zack and Jim. Melanie is going to be going with me on that one. Well, Andrea too, but Melanie is going to be going since it is the Zack and Jim Travel Club. Call over to Bambi and book today and say, I want to go on a trip with the Travel Club. Hey, I miss you, Jim. We'll see you tomorrow. Brad Boozer's going to be on, and Chris Kalunga is going to be on to sing for us on the Zack Owen Show. Big thanks to Weichert Realtor, our sponsor this morning, and to Doug Eastland for stopping by. Have a great day. We'll see you hump day morning. Bye-bye.
Keep the music playing.